Hi everyone, blessed be. I wanted to show you me finishing off this little health poppet. So I actually bought this little poppet because I like the size of it, and it's an unfinished one that you can put what you want in. You can just get some felt in different colours and cut out your own little shapes, but I'm not very neat, so I just bought this one. So first of all, I'm taking out some of the stuffing. I'm having a lot of issues at the moment with the eczema on my hands. So what I'm going to do is make sure I put some herbs in the arms of my poppet. So that's why I'm taking some of the stuffing out. And this is also like a general sort of health one as well, just to wish myself health and to keep me strong and healthy, and to help my hands heal because it's been driving me insane for about a month now. It is getting better with obviously medication, proper creams and things, but this is just to give my healing an extra boost. So I've got some rosemary which I'm sticking in the arms of the poppet. Rosemary for protection and to protect my hands from getting affected by anything and to protect me and my health. And then what I like to do is I like to whisper into the poppet my intention for each herb, in case you wonder what I'm doing when I take the poppet off screen. Then I'm adding some chamomile because I do suffer with anxiety, so this is to help keep me calm and help me to feel relaxed and to remember that I can control my anxiety, because I do forget sometimes that I can control it. So I'm adding some of that. Excuse the plaster on my finger, by the way, I cut my finger the day before filming. I'm adding some cinnamon for abundance and for health, to give the working a little bit of oomph. And then I'm adding a little bit of my hair as a tag lock, so that the poppet knows that the working is for me specifically. And I'm just holding my crystals in my hand. I've got some amethyst for healing and some clear quartz to amplify the working, and I'm just holding them in my hand and visualizing myself healthy and strong, and visualizing the feeling and that I will feel when everything is fully healed, and also just putting that sort of energy into the crystals. And then I pop those in. I also put a little piece of obsidian in to protect the working and to protect me. Then it's just a case of putting a bit more stuffing in just to fill up the rest of the poppet. It holds a surprising amount of filling even with the herbs. And then all I've got to do is finish sewing up the poppet. So here I'm just threading the needle, and I'm trying to do this without my glasses on, that's why it takes me a minute. So then what I'm doing now is I'm going to finish sewing up the poppet. I did think I'd done that on camera, obviously not, never mind. But I'm just adding a few stitches here and there just to make sure that the poppet is sealed. My hand will come back on screen in a second. Oops, never mind. So I'm just popping the stuffing in, and I'm just going to sew that up. And as I'm sewing it up, I'm thinking about all the healing and health that I'm going to feel, and how my hands are going to feel better, my eczema is going to calm down, my allergies are going to calm down, and I'm going to feel strong and well. And I'm just very focused on that intention as I'm adding these last few stitches to seal up the poppet. And just make sure that you put, sorry, I had to pause the audio there, someone was driving past with a motorbike. Why is it always a motorbike goes past when I'm filming? Anyway, so I'm just making sure to, oh yeah, when you sew up your poppet, make sure you don't leave many gaps between your stitches. Make sure you do small gaps so that the herbs don't fall out. And then I'm just going to knot this off and make sure it's going to be nice and secure. So what I tend to do is I tend to knot it off, then put the needle through the leg, and then I'll knot it at the bottom as well to make sure it doesn't come undone. Because you want this nice and secure so that all the herbs and crystals and everything stay in place. You can put a little petition paper inside as well if you're making a slightly bigger one. But the tag lock of your hair is sufficient, it's fine. So I'll give that a nice pull, a tight pull to make sure it's nice and secure. And then what I did was I held my poppet in my hands, focusing on sending my warm healing energy to the poppet and focusing on my intention. And here I'm saying what I said to the poppet to activate it, which is just I'm talking about how I'm healed and I'm strong. I didn't record the audio for this because it was a personal working for me, but this is just the general gist so you know how to make a poppet. So I'm visualizing the energy going into the poppet and just imagining that feeling of strength and visualizing my eczema fully healed and my anxiety calm, and just feeling that strength that I will get from this working. And I chose green because for me green means health, and it always has done. I think it's because like first aid kits and things have like green on them where I come from, and yeah, so that's why I chose green. Obviously you can choose a colour for whatever correspondence you want to do. And then I've got this little bag that's from a worry doll, and I felt that it would be nice to put my little poppet in there like a little sleeping bag. And I'm just rubbing my poppet, and then I'm going to place that on my altar, probably on my moon altar because I associate the moon goddess with healing. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Blessed be, and bye for now.